Okay, this is Curious here. Hey guys, and I'm gonna go through a couple videos that I've heard. Now, the point is that Christina on Chris Rad blogs is making a point that's in between what she's talking about. When she's talking about her in her video. Wait, I gotta get it right. GWW, the DMCA drama and more. When she's talking, she's making a point. She's talking about Girl Writes Wet. So I'm not quote mining because I'm telling you what she's talking about. I'm outing the quote. So this is a quote in between that about how she got DMCA'd and how she would feel, but then all of a sudden, just after she got DMCA'd, some drama frigging broke out, and fingers were starting to be pointed. But it's just the point she made in it that I wanted to address. Okay. And I just had to wonder about it because I like Christine, but I just have some thoughts on it afterwards. And I want to go into that in a little bit.
And just started to point the finger.
Wait. Made a mistake. I forgot to turn the camera before I friggin'. I'll just turn the camera while she's yapping on this.
Oh yeah, skepticism, yeah. And I would have had the exact same reaction if somebody else, say, left some comments on one of Aaron Rad's videos, or criticized in any way Mariam Namazi, and then coincidentally a couple days later got in some trouble on the internet, and just started to point the finger at freethought blogs.
Freethought blogs!
Because these people just happen to write in that space. And by the way, we don't function as a unit there, We don't have some collective pool of ideas and opinions and thoughts. We are individuals. In fact,
Okay, really? Really? Okay. Let's just see what PZ has to say about that. In his video, PZ versus Thunderfoot. I want to see what he has to say about it. Let's get that going here and up there. Okay. What easy peasy.
We most definitely aren't a social cipher. We have and should have greater goals, and we like the Enlightenment. That movement is about reason and science as our guiding principles. Faith and dogmatic religion are the enemy.
Or thought.
But it goes beyond that. It's also about personal autonomy, equality, and liberty. The right of the individual to live their lives on their own terms and to have an equal shot at all opportunities. It also has the ideal that all humans are part of a universal community, that race and sex and beliefs should not compromise one's status in the world. And finally, and this is often a difficult one for many to accept, it has political implications. The children of the Enlightenment should strive for the progressive betterment of all through social and political action. That was one of the core principles of the American Revolution.
Fail. Yeah, like those positive rights would be negative rights. But, okay, I know she's talking about just a general... I know she's talking about just a general thing in these videos. But, I just don't see it. Of course, I think reason and science trump all these others because Enlightenment is the part of frigging naturalistic truth, But, of course, other people come at atheism different way, But they always seem to have the fallback to naturalism, first and foremost. At least when they're criticizing, well, at least half the time when they're criticizing frigging Christianity, oh, how could that be? That doesn't make sense. Well, the sense you're talking about is naturalism. That's the sense that you want to put on the shelf when it's not convenient. But I went over this here and there. So anyway, my point is that the one thing about this that, and other things I've heard it with the Christina thing and Freethought blog, is that she said in their part that I didn't mark, she said Um, I don't know why people think that I've all of a sudden become feminist, because I've always been feminist and I've always been naturalist. Well, you removed a few videos that were more naturalist than feminist, and since freethought blog, it seems like your view has shifted. Or maybe we just wanted to put you up there like the MRAs want to put up friggin' girl knows what, or girl says what. Because, if it's going to be a valid movement in some corner, you at least want someone to speak for you between the sexes. I mean, it's just, maybe feminists don't care if men speak as feminists, or they do, but, you were our last feminine patron voice of rationalism. And now, with feminism and skepticism, not skepticism, secularism, putting values ahead of science and naturalism, it's like it's lost. We've lost our first lady of naturalism. That's just sad. That's really kind of disappointing. Because we don't want the Rebecca Watson view. Some of us really want the reason and science view, the Dawkins view, the Thunderfoot view, the Pat Condell view, to be honest. We just, I don't know. So it's all just a little disappointing. Not disappointed in the person, not disappointed in Christine, just disappointed that there doesn't seem to be a clear patron of this for us. It's kind of sad. So, but it looks like it's not all, free thought and all this other thing. And all these ideals are certainly not individual and autonomous. They seem to be the opposite. Anyway, just thought.